Real world, real news. Hey, Cam with the Real World here. We're going to take a look at all the DC news coming out of CinemaCon. Alright, so this week CinemaCon is going on. So all the major studios are showing off all their upcoming movies, and we got a first look at a lot of the new DC movies. The first big announcement was Matt Reeves, who came on stage. He's the writer-director of The Batman, and he announced that the sequel is officially in development. He is writing the script now. He also confirmed that Robert Pattinson will return as Batman, and Zoe Kravitz will return as Catwoman. If you're a fan of this movie like I am, this is really exciting news. Reeves always said he had ideas for a Batman trilogy, so this is another step in that direction. He's also producing an Arkham Asylum series for HBO Max, as well as a Penguin origin story, which will feature Colin Farrell back as Oswald Cobblepot, aka the Penguin. He was a standout character. The prosthetics were amazing in that movie, and his performance really came through. There are some hints in The Batman and in some of the viral marketing as to what the sequel might be about. We see an image of Thomas Wayne in the movie with the word hush over his face. Now that word hush, Batman fans will know, is a storyline in the comic, so that very well could be adapted in the sequel. Also, the Joker shows up in a brief scene at the end of The Batman. He's also featured in a deleted scene, which you can now watch on HBO Max, and so that may give us an indication that Joker could play a role in the second film. Next up, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom unveiled a new teaser. In this sequel, Arthur must team up with his half-brother Orm to battle Black Manta and his army. Patrick Wilson will return as Orm, and Yahya Abdul-Mateen II as Black Manta. No mention of Amber Heard. Jason Momoa is back as my man, the Aquaman. And this will be his 5th appearance as the character after his debut cameo in Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, his major role in Zack Snyder's Justice League, his first solo film, and the recent cameo he made in the Peacemaker series on HBO Max. James Wan is back to direct, and this one looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Up next was Shazam! Fury of the Gods, the sequel to Shazam. David F. Sandberg is returning to direct this sequel. The footage that they got to see at CinemaCon featured Asher Angel and Zachary Levi, both back as Billy Batson. The footage shown featured Billy Batson making a Fast and Furious joke about how family saves the world, as his foster brothers and sisters, known as the Shazamily, show up to help him fight 2 magical villains played by Lucy Liu and Helen Mirren. That Fast and Furious reference is a bit meta, considering that Helen Mirren actually stars in several Fast and Furious films. This one is going to be a bigger sequel and feature more action than the first, but also have the same humor and heart the first film showcased, with this makeshift foster family battling the forces of evil together. Black Adam was also featured. The Rock, Quintessa Swindell, and Noah Centineo showed up to show fans new footage from the movie. The teaser shows us Black Adam grabbing a missile out of the sky as it explodes around him, and then shows him throw someone into the ocean from miles away. This character is an anti-hero who endured a difficult life as a slave, whose family was taken from him before the wizard Shazam granted him the power to overthrow his captors. Black Adam deals out his own brand of brutal justice to whoever he thinks deserves it. So he definitely toes the line between hero and villain. This film will see him encounter the Justice Society, the first time the Justice Society has ever been showcased in a live-action feature film. The Justice Society of America is a group of heroes known well in the comics from way back in the 1940s. In this film, the Justice Society is made up of Dr. Fate, played by Pierce Brosnan, Aldous Hodge as Hawkman, and the previously mentioned Noah Centineo as Atom Smasher, and Quintessa Swindell as Cyclone. And the final DC film that got a presentation at CinemaCon this week was The Flash. This highly anticipated movie has been in development for what seems like an eternity. Ezra Miller was not present. I guess he's still in Hawaii. But we did get new footage, including a look at Michael Shannon returning from Man of Steel as General Zod, a totally unexpected casting that no one knew about, totally came out of left field. We also got a quick look at Sasha Calle as Supergirl, and the highly anticipated return of Michael Keaton as Batman. In this film, he's shown as a hermit with long hair and a big bushy beard who has multiple bat suits and a new bat cycle. At the end of the teaser, a de-aged Keaton utters his famous line, "You wanna get nuts? Let's get nuts." This movie is loosely based on the Flashpoint storyline from the comics, which sees Barry Allen try to save his mother, thus resulting in a new timeline. Will Grant Gustin appear from the CW shows as an alternate version of the Flash? Let's hope so. Which other characters could appear? Who knows? That's it for the DC presentations at CinemaCon. Comment below to let us know which of these movies you're most looking forward to. Give us a like, hit subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. I'm Cameron with The Real World, and we'll see you next time.